Hey, it's Ryan Holiday. I was going to read today's entry from the Daily Stoic. It's October 21st, and it's a meditation about heroes. Marcus Aurelius says, "People don't want to praise their contemporaries whose lives they actually share, but hold great expectations for the praise of future generations, people they haven't met or ever will. This is being akin to being upset that past generations didn't praise you." And we say, look, Alexandria, the city in Egypt, still bears the name of its founder, Alexander the Great, some 2,300 years after he set foot there. How cool would it be to have a city named after you for so many centuries? To know that people are still saying your name. But here's a thought. It wouldn't be cool, because like Alexander, you would be dead. You'll have no idea whether your name lasted down through the centuries. No one gets to enjoy their own legacy, by definition. Worse, think of all the horrible things that Alexander did to achieve what he did. He fought pointless wars. He had a terrible temper, even killing his best friend in a drunken fight. He was ruthless and a slave to his ambition. Is he really so admirable? Instead of wasting even a second considering the opinions of future people who are not even born yet, focus every bit of your being on being the best person you can be in the present moment, on doing the right thing right now. The distant future is irrelevant. Be good and noble and impressive now while it still matters. Hey, it's Ryan. I just want to thank you for your support of Daily Stoic. If you want to support us NPR style, have a membership, you can go to dailystoiclife.com, and that's our membership program. It helps keep the lights on for us. It keeps these videos ad-free. You get all sorts of exclusive Daily Stoic content. You get extra emails on the weekends. You get discounts in the Daily Stoic store. You get direct access to me. You get to join our Facebook group. Other awesome stuff. Go to dailystoiclife.com and support us. We really appreciate it. And thank you for liking and subscribing and commenting on our videos.
I think the drive to mastery is like one of the most important parts of the sort of what makes human special. And like most kids, particularly kids that come from shitty circumstances, nobody ever encourages them to do that, to say like, you can become like world class at this thing. I think some kids get sports, so that's like a huge outlet. Obviously, lots of white kids and upper middle class kids get all sorts of academic opportunities to do mastery, But very few people are encouraged to just take something, even if it's not an important thing, and just figure it out, break it down and figure it out and get better and better and better and better at it. But that's what that skill is transferable, whether you're getting really good at BMX or skateboarding or fucking yo-yo or writing or playing the guitar. Like, I think these things are really important. The problem is we teach kids to like play the cello because we think it'll get them into Harvard, not because like, hey, the mastery of an instrument is like a transferable skill.
For you, was that writing?
Writing was it. I was into music at first, but I wasn't very good. Like I fell in love with that process of like getting good at something and expressing myself. It just took me a couple starts and stops to figure out like, actually my best medium was writing words, like in books, in what would become books. But that obsession with like, I'm going to figure this out and I want to consume and learn from everyone that's ever been good at it. That's what keeps you out of trouble. But it also is it's a positive feedback loop, right? Because the better you get at it, the more you get out of it. And then the more opportunities it presents, and it keeps you focused on what matters.
And it can give you that clear-headed approach, like that feeling of accepting and knowing that you're bad at something, and then being able to work past that and get good at something is, that just knowing that you don't have to be what you were yesterday is something that a lot of young kids just never really get started on, that progression of just building upon that idea.
When also, like, I've been writing about stillness, and that's what the new book is about, but like, what you have with that, what you also have with BMX, what I have with writing, what I have with running, what I have with swimming, that place you get to when you're doing that thing and you lose track of time and you lose track of noise and you're just like in a flow state where you're just fucking doing it, that's the real pit. That's when you're like, when were you last happy? It was when I was like crushing it on something like that. Not like the rewards, not the numbers, not the recognition. it was like I got lost in it. If you have mental discipline, but then, you know, you have this deep insecurity inside you that's, you know, gonna never feel like you're enough, in a way, almost your mental discipline is your worst enemy, because it's just gonna be, you think like, oh, if I win a Super Bowl, I will be happy, you know, or dad will love me if I become a billionaire. And actually,
you have the Michael Jordan example of that famous speech that he gave.
Yeah. And then also, it's like you have those things, but you eat terribly and you don't take care of yourself physically and you have bad habits. It all feeds it. There's no like one magical thing you do and you have stillness. It's this like process of getting there.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe below for more Daily Stoic content.